All right, guys, so we're currently on the side of the road. We're about to hike in to this mountain here. There's some crazy slot canyons, I've been told, inside with some petroglyphs. If you guys remember the last video, last night when we were in the Magic Mesa, there was a lot of symbolism, and all of the weird symbols actually point this direction to this slot canyon, which I find, honestly, super interesting. So yeah, we're gonna hike in and see what there is. I'll let you know. Dude, look at this red sand. That's incredible. Wow. This place is amazing.
Wow, look at this. 10 years. It's where it's been blown in a circle.
Yeah, just sitting there spinning. That's cool.
What could it be?
Wow.
All right. We're on the other side.
Dinosaur tracks right here.
Dinosaur tracks per tie. So those are authentic raptor footprints right there. So things are getting pretty crazy out here. We could be in immense danger now, so everyone buckle up. So as you can see, we're basically on Mars, except for those space houses over there. We don't talk about those, but this, Mars, insane. It's absolutely stunning.
There are some.
This place is otherworldly. Like, look at these rocks. Carl said they filmed a bunch of movies in this area. This red sand makes me think I'm on like another planet or a different country. It's crazy cool. Curious to see like what we find in this canyon. There's supposed to be a lot of petroglyphs linked to the stuff we saw last night, so it should be pretty interesting to put it all together.
It's so surreal. It has that entire mystical vibe to it. Like,
Yeah.
how many ancient Aboriginal or Indigenous people been up there,
Just travel
and
up and
just
down
lived
that?
here, and what they were doing. That's pretty cool. Go for it.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like Narnia. This is crazy. Whoa. It's insane.
I did bring some of my equipment to test. Start looking up to your right, Andrew.
Oh yeah. It's incredible.
Isn't this the coolest spot ever?
This is,
Crazy.
I could stay here for a long time. Let's see. Curious to see if there's anything like back here. We're gonna see how far back into this we can get until I'm, I guess, wedged? I don't know. So far, so good. Ish. Kind of. I've got a tie right there. Keep going.
It keeps going.
Yeah. I don't think I can go too much further though. I think I'm physically.
I know I couldn't make it as far as you. Dude, that's so crazy. Like,
Bro, he's like stuck. And the end of smithereens. No, I've been here before. We always get out. Off to. You can kind of see how narrow it is. It's impassable even if I suck my gut in. But you can kind of, I can't really see what I'm filming, but you can kind of see. Okay, we got Ty, the cameraman. You can kind of see how narrow it is, and even if I like there's no wiggle room. Like, that's crazy. Just stay here. I could sleep here.
You could not sleep there.
I could probably take my feet. It just levitate. See, there you go. Airtime, baby. Look, come on, no hands.
Completely floating.
As you can see the feet, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 toes and 6 toes.
And 4 toes.
That's like a foot. Almost look like a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Coming in here at night would be the move, so you can shine a light.
It's ram.
So sick, yeah. And then look at how he's got his arms come out and up, and he's got his fingers even out. Like,
Oh yeah. Wow.
and then above here's like a big ram, or like it's either a goat with the horns here, or it's like a wolf with a wolf head and like a big tail or something.
This is probably one of the coolest places, honestly, I think I've ever been. Like, it feels like we're on another planet. Like, every step of this adventure today has felt like being on like Mars or something, or if I could guess what Mars feels like. It's just incredible. And then like this tree, the history behind this place, and it just feels kind of special here, like a locked away secret. And I don't think a lot of people know about this place, and we're gonna keep it that way.
This is packed. It's like a Wi-Fi router symbol.
Where's the password at?
Yo, it is. It's totally like a mesh.
And then that looks like it's packed.
This is kind of another, if I had to guess, obviously I don't know, but that looks really similar to other versions of that spider web of the Milky Way galaxy that when they looked up and saw the Milky Way, they thought it was like water droplets on a spider web. That's what they thought the stars were.
The way you can see the intricate 3 lines that are like deeper red right there too. It's almost like it was just carved the way it looks.
Somebody came back over with chalk rubbings or something.
Maybe.
Or rubbed it. I had never noticed these. Like, I always thought they were
This
just like
one is
trees
weird.
too.
Look, yeah, the little
have a
nose.
neck
Can you
and a
see
head.
like
or
the head nose right there? It's like
It's looking down.
when you go,
There's something.
there's like a deer antler, and then they would hit the back of the deer antler with a rock and just go chick, 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 like that. And that seems like it would take forever to do something like this.
So we were just pointing out, so like right here, it looks like there's like 3 sheep or some sort of animal. 1, 2, and 3. And then up there's a bunch of different like weird figure looking beings. And then they're followed by more sheep. It's really hard to tell. You can kind of see that one's really, really definitive. You can see the horns. And then there's one up there pointing the opposite direction. It's got to mean something. This canyon is absolutely incredible. So there is petroglyphs all over the walls. There's weird figures, rams, things that we couldn't even decipher. But it feels sacred. It feels like a special place. And it's probably one of the craziest places I've ever seen. You just have to wonder what a lot of this stuff means. There has to be tie-ins to this stuff. And the thing that Carl was telling me is a lot of these petroglyphs tied to different petroglyphs and figures and things from all sorts of places all over the world. And it's interesting how they all have this central, similar idea. The figures look very similar, the symbols are very similar, and a lot of different cultures share the same thing, which is really fascinating. And it makes you wonder how it got here, what the significance was, and even down to like just some of these things on the wall, like the amount of rams that you see and the figures and the directions they're pointing all mean something. It's just, what do they mean? And that's the question to ask yourself. Just crazy. All right, grab our backpack and keep on keeping on. All right. Woohoo! Look at these structures. You could get lost in this canyon for days.
Did you look in here?
No, I haven't looked in there yet. I was just about to check it out.
I walked right here too. I mean, this looks very promising. There's very well could be something here I've never seen before.
Let's take a look.
Otherwise, this is gonna pop out so high up. It won't come down.
All right, so we got to take a very careful step here. We're in another slot. This one's a little more technical than the last. Now we're just looking for evidence of any sort of markings on the wall. Try to be sensitive. Let's not damage anything. Man, I want to find something so bad. Like, after Carl showed me this stuff, I'm like so fascinated. Unfortunately, it looks like in this slot canyon, it's just a canyon, at least at this point. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anything, but I don't think I'm missing anything here, guys. Let's go to the next one or see what else is in store for us. I'm a little high up.
I don't see any either. This one looks clean.
I wonder, like, in the selection process of like where to mark things, like if there was any like reasoning behind it, you know?
Yeah.
Or if it was just,
why would they pick one spot and
right,
another that seems just as good?
or maybe it was really basic and they just were like, yeah, this is it. So I was just standing here kind of looking around, and on this wall right here, I'll zoom in, there's a few markings. If you look,
You're right.
there's like remnants,
There totally is.
and there's some sort of weird four-legged creature. It looks like kind of looks like a deer, but it's got massive horns.
Yeah, this is totally like a goat with horns.
Look above it to your right a smidge,
A big one with big horns.
and then right, you're almost on it. Right there.
Out there too. What the heck is that?
Yeah, that's what caught my attention.
Big horns going forward.
That one's really weird.
They're like some kind of prehistoric elk or
Yeah.
antelope or something. Like that's not even around here anymore. Some extinct kind of. That's crazy. I walked right by those.
Well, there you guys go. My first petroglyph find. I'm sure someone else has probably already seen this. Who knows? But I was just standing up on this rock right here and just turned, and it just like, it was just there.
Smithereens found a panel.
Now we're hiking back to the cars. It's kind of rocky, sand dune-esque, super pretty. We're gonna get back to the car, and we're gonna go check out a lava tube. Carl's got some stuff he's got to take care of. We'll meet up with him later for a really, really interesting night. Could see some stuff, could encounter some stuff, experience some things. So it should be pretty cool. I'll see you guys when we get to the cave. Whoa.
This is the start.
Holy crap. That's a drop, huh? So this is where we go in?
Yep.
We go there? Oh, yeah. That is crazy. Woohoo! Woohoo! In we go. Oh, heck yeah. Wow.
Head barely.
It's like a perfect fit though. All right, guys, so we just entered the cave. Now, the thing that's interesting and notable about this place is it's not far from the petroglyphs. There's a lot of native culture here. Based on what we saw last night, I don't think it's impossible or unlikely that someone could have come in here to hide from whatever was outside, whether that's another tribe, skinwalker, anything of that sort. So we could definitely find and stumble across things in here. I just don't really know what. Look at that. Incredible. That is quite a drop. It's hard to really show on the camera, but I don't think you'd really want to fall down that. Look at that, guys. I feel like we're like the Goonies right now. All right, so we made it to the end of one side, and there's this really big, it's hard to see on the camera, just massive cathedral. Obviously people have tagged it with all sorts of stuff, but I don't know. This could totally be like at one point like a ritual room, or you never really know what could go on in these places. Even now, obviously it looks like people have come in here and partied and that kind of thing, but some weird stuff could go on in these places, that's for sure. Guys, check that rock out right there. Literally looks like it wants to give loose at any point. We have to walk right under it to leave.
Oh, shit.
It's hanging on by a thread. At least it looks like it. You can literally see like up behind it. All right, so as you can see, kind of have to like inch my body. Oh, I just looked at my light. I'm blinded. Freaking A. Don't try this at home. Oh, it dead ends, I think. So I've been crawling for a little bit, but it dead ends right there. So I don't think we're gonna go much further, but the problem is now I gotta go backwards because there's nowhere to really turn around. So I gotta do some reverse scootage. Whew. Survived. I was really hoping it was gonna go somewhere. I was ready to find Atlantis. All right, so we're at the bottom of the cave. That was pretty fun. Nothing too sketchy, but that ceremony open room cathedral is interesting. So now we're gonna make our way back up to the surface, and then we've got some pretty exciting stuff planned for the night. So I'll see you there.
Yeah, that's kind of what the map I saw said. It's not that far. It's like you're gonna, it's just before you go over the canyon.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's the trailhead.
Yeah, I'm down.
Do it.
Sweet. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. All right, so we found the second cave, and in we go. Wow. Dude, those boulders are insane.
It came off the ceiling.
It's fine.
All right.
That one looks a little sketchy too. That looks maybe more sketchy. You saw that too, right? Look, there's like condensation on the rock.
Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Now we're talking.
Yeah. The reason I really brought you here, actually you brought me here, so. Bro, dude. This is gonna be, there's gonna be some manipulation of this. Okay, in we go. I can't see where I'm placing my feet, which really makes it. No, don't tell me it's a dead end. You gotta be kidding.
It's just a pit.
I mean, bro, I don't think I'm down. I don't say that a lot. Oh, there's a bottle of baby oil.
No way.
There's no way. All right, so I'm inside the hole. The only place I could see it going was here, and on the camera, it looks a lot bigger, but like, I would physically get stuck. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I'm doing that.
Bruh.
Deep breaths. deep, bro. Can't even get my arm in.
Jesus, dude.
You believe in that?
Yeah.
Hey guys. See if I can get my arm in. Yeah, that's. No.
That's definitely where they live.
Dude, this is the most narrow cave I've ever gone in. And like, yeah, this is pretty narrow. Wow. It's really cool. Like above me, you can see all the like little formations on the ceiling. They're pretty cool. Oh, getting out looks awful.
Yeah.
So it opens up a little bit in here, but that is the hole that I squeezed in right here. I don't know how I got in. I've watched a lot of caving videos on YouTube, so I think I'm a pro. Don't try this at home, I'm totally kidding. But what I have learned is nice deep breaths and the claustrophobia goes away. Kind of, until you look. Crazy. All right, let's get out of this thing. Oh, dude, I almost had the biggest heart attack. I thought my keys weren't in my pocket, and I was like, oh no. Wow. Let's never do that again. Whoa. Whoa. What the?
Humid.
Why though?
Warm. It's like a sauna right now.
Ooh, fresh air, guys. Oh my gosh. How do you feel? We survived.
We went in there, dude.
Dude, we went deep in there. H in the P, hot in the paint. I don't know if I should be touching them, but...
Oh, what the? It is all placed in there. The spinal column and the head. That is the body of a deer. How did it get
Why is it in the tree?
6 feet up in a tree?
At the bottom of the cave. And why are the other bones up there? Oh, God.